Okay, here's another video we're going to do of the yard. You saw this roadie before. We'll ignore the propane tank this time. This pink rhodie started flowering, I think, since the last one. And also, here's this peach-colored one. We zoom in again. So you can kind of see it's not quite open, but you get an idea what color the flowers are going to be. Okay, we'll take a break here. And back here, this kind of a purple-colored azalea has opened. These two red ones are still flowering. And I've put in some carnation there. That was there. The gazanias. Whoops, not gazanias. Those are the daisies, the Gerbera daisies. And I've just planted some celosia here and some snapdragons and some ground cover from earlier. Here are my columbine starting to flower. It's been a cold, wet spring, so things aren't flowering quite like they should. And we'll take a slightly different pathway through the back corner of the yard. Here's my golden chain tree. Whoops. Zoom in, see if I can get... It's not quite flowering, it's got yellow flowers. It's going to flower soon. Again, not as many as I would like. Here's my magnolia tree that flowered for the first time last year, but didn't this time. The tube there is to thwart the beavers. I've got another azalea here. This is a pink one that's getting ready. I guess I'm already... No, here we go. You can see the flowers. It's starting to get ready to bloom. This is a purple one. Oh, I didn't show you these over here. I need to do some weeding here, but here's a couple of red ones I got last year that are starting to flower. Those should get bigger. I've got a bunch of rhodies back here. This is a red one that flowers late. Here's a little red azalea that's kind of buried back here. You can see, whoops, there we go, it's flowering. This one probably isn't going to flower this year. Here's a pink one that's flowering. And this is another white one that's probably not going to flower this year, but it's got a lot of new growth on it. Here's the stupid squirrel. Well, what are you going to do? Say hi to the folks. Enough of that. And for the last bit, we'll come over here by the patio again. I'll zoom out a little bit. We've got a bunch of chives that have reseeded themselves. So it's nice color. Here's some potted plants. More chives. Zoom out a little bit. Some super bells in there that aren't flowering yet. Just put in some African daisies. Allium. Here's some lilies that I planted last week. And these are my daylilies that aren't going to flower until later on. Here's where we've got some roses planted that are not yet even close to flowering. And then some more of my potted plants, some Nemesia, some super bells, more Nemesia, more super bells that aren't flowering yet. Here's some African daisies. And let's see if we can zoom in. You can see this is a poppy that's got flowers that aren't open yet. And I've got some more of the columbine over here. And the fern is just coming out of the ground, as is the columbine, and everything else is in pots. That's it.